Hey guys, updates on Boxten's last melody. So basically, I'm working on an ability where you can basically swing across platforms as well, not platforms, but mostly it's swing across specific handlebars that were abandoned due to, well, Goob, since he can stretch his arms really far. This canon in my universe or timeline, Garden View actually had monkey bars for Goob to show kids some tricks, actually. And also because it was used for the circus trail for Yada, Blot, and Louie, but they were abandoned, and since Goob can stretch his arm really far, like I said earlier, he uses them to swing across certain gaps that have been torn off by decay or by a twisted entity. And may I remind you, or well tell you, since I haven't told you yet, these are not actual Twisteds. These are entities disguised as Twisteds. Since the Twisteds are messed up versions of the normal tunes, they're pretty easily to replicate. Pretty easy to replicate, I should say. My bad. My grammar's pretty bad. Anyways, focusing on the topic, Scraps will be the same way. She can pull herself up and to or around a bar, or with her tail, and she can swing across just as much, just like Goop. But the only thing that differentiates them is that Goob can carry other survivors across, or other teammates in your party. So let's say you need to get to a specific puzzle with, let's say Boxten. Since Boxten also is gonna have his fair share of puzzles, since he's the main protagonist in this, he's gonna have his fair share of puzzles. So, how do you get across the gap? You walk up to the gap and you interact with it, and if there's a monkey bar or handlebar nearby, Goob will walk towards you if he is in your party and swing you across. If there is no Goob, you are not allowed. You cannot use. You cannot go across, since you need a Goob to at least go across. And to 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 explain further, if you have Goob equipped as your main party leader, the one you play as, you will swing yourself across. If you want others to be swung, you need to be that specific character and interact with the handlebar. Then Goob will swing you and the character you were playing as, or tune, or you are playing as, across. Sounds simple, which it is, really simple, but this will come in handy because you would need to think about who needs to be across, not who could be across. Because there are still twisted entities around you as you are thinking about this.
Editing Mark here. I forgot to add that you can swing back and forth as Scraps and Goob as much as you would like. Enough of a cooldown for you not to be able to spam it, but a low enough cooldown for you to be able to come back and forth pretty quickly.
Also, to be able, or to make sure that people can't just teleport the other tunes, whoever Goob does not swing across will stay on the other side and will be automatically set into stay mode. A mode where you can have certain tunes stay where they're at, or they can follow you. For instance, if you want only Scraps to stay behind just in case you want like a quick escape, or her to help you, I'll use the help me ability for her to pull you, I'll get more into that later. You can have her stay while the rest of the squad follows you. But be wary of the twisted entities in the area, because they will see Scraps, and Scraps will run away, so you will not know where Scraps goes unless you have Goob, because Goob can kind of find her pretty easily. Well, at least the Goob NPC. I'm gonna have it where Goob can always find where Scraps is, because Scraps leaves down a certain scent that Goob grew up with, so he can instantly recognize where she is at. What else? Oh yeah, the help me ability, or mechanic. This works for 3 tunes as of recording this. I will put on screen if I thought of any more, but the 3 tunes that will trigger this ability, or will have you let this ability work in the first place, is number one, Goob, which he will pull you, like in the games. He will use his hug ability and pull you towards him, but the change is he will pick you up and you will automatically be swapped to Goob, so that way you can run away while he carries you, and then once you deactivate it, you are swapped back to the tune you were playing as he puts you down. This will help you run away from Twisted's entities really. You would most likely be using this ability a lot, and I mean a lot. The second tune that is able to react to this is Scraps. Like I said earlier, she will react. She will pull you towards her, but she will not pick you up. Since she is made of paper, she is pretty fragile and can't really carry all that much weight. Or at least how I want her, or how I think it would work. Since she's a paper origami, she's strong enough to carry her own weight, but she's not strong enough to carry double her weight. Since she's a fragile piece of paper. Louis, he's a balloon. Balloons can withstand weight. But back on topic. The third person is the third tune would be Sprout, but he works a little differently. You cannot have Goob or Scraps because those are the main. Those are like the most useful ones, and plus, Sprout is a little different. He doesn't grab you. He will run with you, and he will heal you, like in the game, or like in Dandy's World. He will heal you if you are if low on health, and if you run near a gap, he will automatically create a vine bridge. He will create a vine bridge for you to escape from the twisted entity while disassembling the bridge behind you, at least far enough to where you have breathing room if you stop, but also far enough to where close enough to where the twisted entity can't follow you with. And also any other party members or teammates on your next to you or near you, running with you, will also be able to run on those. And that's it for now. Let me see. Let me go back to my notes. The tunes. We have Boxten, we have Goob, we have Poppy, we have Scraps, we have Sprout, we have Flight, we have Connie, and Shrimpo. Oh, we also have Astro, Shelly, V, Bassy, Bobette, and Gordy. But these are still in progress. There's nothing too much planned about them. I am gonna add them. I mean, the mains will have 2 hearts, and the health system will be hearts. There will be tick damage, and the tick damage will work as intended. It ticks off your heart piece by piece, but it will only do, I think, either a 4th or an 8th piece of your heart, depending. I don't know. I'll try and see what's most balanced, and in the next update I will tell you guys. And also, Boxten, the main protagonist, said he can only carry 1 item at a time since his other arm is brutally fractured and wounded, which makes it like nearly impossible for him to grab anything else with his other hand. But if you do, but you can carry at least 2 items with Boxten. But that's where the tick damage comes in, because he's forcing himself to close his hand, which hurts him a lot because his arm's fractured. It's not just his arm, actually. I should be more explanatory. It's his hand, his arm, his fingers. His upper arm is fine. It's mostly his lower arm, his fingers, and his hand, his thumb. So that's why it's kind of hard for him to close his hand, and that's why he's forcing himself. But it is a tactical way of getting just that last piece that you need. But mostly you won't have, if it ever comes to that, it's not. It's just a little feature if you ever need it. Let's see. What else am I missing? that's about it so far. Um, Still working on the maps, or well, laying out the maps. We have a few designs. I will put them up on screen right now. We have Poppy, Boxten, Dandy, and Goob design, or well, sketches, character concept designs. Um, I drew them myself. Hopefully they are okay. I'm pretty proud of the Goob one. That's my favorite design so far. I feel like I did pretty good on him. The others, I tried my I like Boxten. He's also good. I really like the design for him. Poppy's a little simple, a little basic. Um, Also, I did not mention this in the last video, or last short, but there will be a dating mechanic if you choose to go on more of like, a bonding type. It does not matter to gender, or, yeah, you could basically make your own ship's canon, but this is like a feature that is not practical to escaping. This is more of like if you wanted in-depth lore on more of the characters. This will be further expanded on in the safe room, which will let you save the game, just rest, and for you to put any survivors or tunes here. It lets you keep them here without any twistage trying to kill them. And this also helps them regain their sanity, which is a crucial part. I'll explain more about that in the next video. And we have the small talk feature. There's a small talk feature where you can talk to the tunes on your team, party, and you can get their thoughts on you get their thoughts on the factory and what's happened so far and what they think about it. How their sanity is, and you can also try and small talk with them with like trying to get to know them better, which leads into the bonding. And if you get enough bond, you will get a little secret quest, or slash very, 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 very sided mission. It's like it's not important at all, but if you get a high enough bond, or you will have a special quest if you start bonding with them. If you get a high enough bond and you do that quest, they will confess back. But thing is, get a low score, they will humbly reject you because you didn't get a high enough score. You can't really bond with them again. You can only be friends until you escape. What else? But yeah, that's about it. Also, there's a hardcore survival only mode where you can't really bond. Well, I mean, you can bond, but it's more, you start focusing more on both options are choosable when you first get out of the second floor and go onto the third floor. These two options will appear. Like I said, the more bonding and lore touched based gameplay, or hardcore surviving and trying to get out of the factory type gameplay, which I'm sure a lot of you will go for the hardcore mode, since a lot of people like trying to survive and trying to beat the game. But you all can get to that other feature later. I don't think many people are going to go for it, really. I feel like it's a dumb idea, but it's something that's there for the people who want to. Yeah, that's all I have to say for now. I will keep you guys updated. This, also, I forgot to mention in the last video, this is all in concept. Nothing here is truly coming. I mean, I don't have the resources necessary, like I said before. I think I don't have a computer to make this on Roblox Studios, so this is all a concept until I can actually make it, which I will tell you guys if I ever start actually making it. And I will show you progress on the game, how it's looking so far and stuff. But till then, this is all in concept, and I just want to share my ideas. Thank you guys if you stuck here to the end. I appreciate you guys a lot. Please comment down below any requests, anything you would like me to add into the concept. Anything I could like fix or tweak or add or remove. Just let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching this short. Anyways, Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and bye bye, I guess.